All right, so for this exercise progression, we're going to be focusing on balancing. And for the first one, we're going to be working on reaching outside of our limits by shifting our weight. So we're going to start seated with this one. And I'm going to move the can all around, and you're going to reach out and grab it for me. So I'm going to move the can over here, and you're going to reach it with one hand, put it down here. You're going to reach it and pick it back up here, and I'm just going to do that. And we're going to do that for probably about a minute long, and you can take as many breaks as you want throughout the session.
So to progress this exercise to further work on improving balance so you can do more activities of daily living at home, we're going to start to put it outside of your base of support in standing and have you reach and grab it there. Same up and above, like reaching into a cabinet. And this is meaningful because you're going to have to pick up things on your own when you're at home, and we'll do this for a minute as well.
So for the third progression of this exercise, you'll have your broom or mop, whatever you want to use, and you'll be going more outside of that the cone of stability. So you're reaching over here, moving that way. You're going under things, so you're bending down, squatting down with those legs while working on that balance. And you'll be walking around the house, just keep back and forth, and you get some cleaning done while you do it as well.
So for the first piece of caregiver education, we're going to be placing a cushion on the patient's wheelchair. This is going to be giving her more leverage as she's trying to stand up, because we noticed that it was pretty deep and she was having to work a lot harder. So by putting that cushion right there on the wheelchair, she'll be a little higher up, have a better angle on the hips, and she'll have more of a better time getting up out of the wheelchair.
The next piece of caregiver education would be to teach the patient how to get to the edge of the chair so that it can make standing more efficient for both the patient and the caregiver. So you're going to have the patient scoot forward towards the edge of the chair, feet shoulder width apart, lean forward to get that momentum forward, and then press through the arms of the wheelchair, and then she can grab onto the walker.
So for the third piece of caregiver instruction, we're going to teach you how to use a gait belt. Pretty easy to buy. It's just a belt you loop around. So can you lean forward for me? And so you're going to loop it around the patient, not as low as the hips, just above the hips, but comfortable enough for the patient and tight enough to where they are not slipping out. If I could put this on. There we go. So you're going to pull it tight, and you can pull it tighter than you think because it will be a lot looser standing up. So you're going to pull it as tight. How does that feel?
Comfortable.
Comfortable? Okay. We want it a little less. And then you're going to loop it. And then loop the extra in the middle. So from here, you're going to want to do what you did before. Have the patient scoot up in the chair. Have their hands on each side. But you're going to grab from the back right here with this kind of grip along the gait belt. And this will help. This will allow you to help the patient without using their armpits. You're going to place one hand on this side, whatever side you're on the front of the shoulder. And you're ready to stand, okay? And stand up. And you're going to help them lift up. Use that force right here. Stabilize on the front shoulder. And it's a lot easier to stand.